It feel like it, right?
Hey, coach, you ready? Go.
He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing.
Floyd, there were many people who believe you're the most talented fighter ever, period. So whatever you say to this question, I think is important.
I apologize, but
No apologize about it.
There's no way he get demolished.
Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis reacted with sharp criticism after Shakur Stevenson was knocked out by Keyshawn Davis during a sparring session, as both highlighted Shakur's visible lack of defense and noticeably slower reactions, emphasizing that he repeatedly left dangerous openings that simply should not be present for a fighter competing at his experience and skill level.
I ain't feel the best, but I ain't get hit today, so I ain't tripping. If they can't hit me, they can't win, so. 3 different sparring partners was frustrated because they couldn't hit me, so thank God, all God be the glory. I didn't. I heard you when I landed. I told you. I told you. Good. No complaints. I said Saturday. It was Saturday. So I'm gonna stop the pain, right? I don't know what he gonna do. Some say he gonna run, some say he gonna press me. All good, bro. Good pace, controlling the pace. Thank you.
They looking for an excuse. That's what you're saying, coach. They looking for an excuse. Well, shit, they gonna start making them. They better start making them.
Let's go, Real.
They better start making them. They looking for an excuse already, champ.
Like a world champ. He amazing.
He from Cali.
He amazing. He back.
While Floyd Mayweather acknowledged Shakur's overall skill and technical ability, he strongly stressed that leaving openings like that could become extremely costly at the professional level, where elite opponents capitalize instantly, and he went on to demonstrate in detail how to properly throw a disciplined, effective jab to maintain control and defensive balance.
Like, the jab goes like this. This is exactly how the jab goes. Jab. This is called a 1-2. Boom, boom. You bring the hook with it. You can go to the body. Jab. This double jab. Triple jab. Short hook. Wide hook. Short hook. Wide hook. You go to the body. Slide over here. Slide over here. You drop on the shots like this. You go here. 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 Back with the jab. Down to the body.
Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis share a unique and intriguing relationship within the world of boxing, and despite competing in different weight classes and showcasing distinct fighting styles, they are frequently seen training together, pushing each other to improve, and building a mutual respect that strengthens their skills inside the ring.
Who your third? Who's stopping? Who's stopping? That's my 3.
Me? I know. Me, him, and him.
Yeah, that's 6.
Okay. Get a ball.
Yeah, a game, right?
Man, I'll bet some.
You got scores too. I don't like how it's gonna be up to him. Yo. You don't stop pushing me. What's wrong with this nigga? He's not doing shit. He's not scoring. I'm not scoring. He might not score. That's how I know. He gonna lock your ass down. I already know how you play, little nigga. And then, cuz, you too little.
I do this shit. Are you guarding me?
Yes, nigga. Okay. Yes. All you gonna do is do all this running. You gonna do all this running and try to shoot.
Go watch Steph Curry. Go watch Steph.
When I say you gonna do all that running and try.
Their relationship has always remained friendly and respectful. Yet sparring at such a high level inevitably exposes weaknesses and areas for improvement, and the recent knockout also clearly highlighted Keyshawn Davis's significant growth as a fighter celebrated for his tactical intelligence and knockout power, showing that he has been steadily sharpening his skills and making noticeable progress in every sparring session he participates in.
Training with Shakur and Bud Crawford done for you in your career as a fighter?
Yeah, man. Start off with Shakur, like literally, like he kind of like, in terms of getting that real elite
experience and sparring somebody so talented and so skillful, being blessed to be around somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? He really carried me throughout my amateur career. You know what I'm saying? He's professional. He already went to the Olympics, so he helping me with that. Then he's going pro. He's the top prospect. He's everything I'm am right now. So being alongside everything, like I'm saying, I'm going back to my little 3-round fights, amateurly, and I'm looking at these guys like, y'all little dudes, like y'all ain't doing nothing I'm doing. I'm training with real professionals that already went to the Olympics and everything. Y'all can't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I transpired to be the top prospect, the Olympic hopeful and stuff like that. Cause like being around Shakur got me to meet, you know, Jay Prince and Terrence Crawford. It got me to meet the gold medalist back in 2016 at 141 pounds. You know what I'm saying? He got me around so much elite stuff that I took in. I made myself better. You feel what I'm saying? That it's outside of just me and him sparring. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really carried me throughout my amateur career for sure. And like, me meeting Terrence Crawford is really like another blessing that God is just keep blessing me, because I had somebody carry me through my amateur. Now I'm a top prospect professionally, all that. Now I got somebody else that's already a world champion. It's like every level I get to, I meet somebody that I really like take in, that's already like 3 or 2 steps ahead of me. You know what I'm saying? So it's really a blessing, and that's why every time, like after a fight, I always say, I'm just living this out. I don't got no plans with professional boxing. God is just really putting me in positions that he want me.
Keyshawn Davis stated that he is eager to test himself against the very best fighters in his division, expressing his strong desire to compete with top-tier opponents and prove that he belongs among the elite in the sport. However, he has made it repeatedly clear that he will never face Shakur Stevenson in a professional bout, explaining that they agreed long ago not to fight each other despite fan interest, and his decision is rooted deeply in their friendship and the mutual respect they have, built over time.
Division. When you talk about the lightweight division at 135, I mean, you got Shakur, you know, your homie, you got Gervonta, you got Isaac Cruz, Devin Haney, and I read where you said, I'm ready for a world title shot now. Do you believe that, though, that Keyshawn Davis is ready to step into the ring with one of those guys and fight for a world title?
Truth be told, Brian, I literally just got off the phone. I just hung up the phone with Shakur, saying I gotta do an interview with you, and I'm like, cool, what you think? Like, because I'm a person that really believes in myself, you know?
Yeah.
So I want to get other people's opinions too. Like, am I tripping, or do what I really believe, is that true? Is other people believe that in them too? And he like, bro, what you believe in, keep believing in that, because I believe in it too. I feel like you're ready for them top. I said, cool, you think I'm ready for them top guys, like those real top guys? Because I feel like I am. He said, bro, I feel like you can fight anybody you want to fight. And he said, anybody.
However, being knocked out by a young and rapidly rising fighter like Keyshawn Davis brought a wave of fresh criticism aimed at Shakur Stevenson, with Gervonta Davis openly questioning Shakur's position among the sport's elite and suggesting that he hasn't truly achieved anything remarkable or genuinely special in boxing. Davis's pointed remarks highlighted the simmering tension between the two, which goes far beyond the normal competitive respect shared by top athletes and reflects a deeper sense of frustration on both sides. Ever since Shakur and Gervonta emerged as two of the most accomplished and closely watched fighters in boxing's lightweight division, there has been a subtle but noticeable undercurrent of tension that fans consistently pick up on whenever they exchange barbs during interviews, press events, and across social media platforms.
Contemporaries have a lot to say these days. Shakur Stevenson, well, of course he's now 135 after all that stuff, and then Devin Haney.
Right, so why people even talk like he the best at, he didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power at 126, 126, 30 or none of that.
He is good.
Okay. How can you, all that's just okay. How can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing,
Stevenson explained that his issues with Gervonta Davis go far beyond simple criticism, emphasizing that the tension actually stems from energy, mindset, and the noticeable shift in Tank's attitude as he grew older and more established within the sport. According to Shakur, it's easy to sense when someone genuinely sees you as a real threat, and he believes that Davis's initially dismissive energy eventually morphed into open hostility because, deep down, Tank fully recognizes that Stevenson is one of the most dangerous fighters in the division. Shakur also pointed out that Davis becomes visibly irritated whenever his name comes up, a reaction that Stevenson interprets not as disrespect but as clear insecurity, further suggesting that Davis is fully aware of the serious threat Shakur poses, even if he consistently downplays it in public statements.
Yeah, for sure.
What changed?
Competition. As you get older, you start to know what competition is, and he kind of looked at me like, I feel like I was a threat, which is rightfully so. Like, I don't blame him for the way that he looked at me, but it is what it is. It's two guys that just want to be the best in our sport, and we were ready to lay it all on the line.
Did he say to you, like, yo, I don't want to be friends, or we can't, or is it just like a gradual thing where it started to become more distant?
Now you just know energy. You know energy. Once you feel the energy that's coming at you, you understand, like, okay, I get it.
When do you think that started to change?
I think as he kind of matured and got older. Once you get older and mature, his energy kind of let it be known, like, yeah, you the ops. We got to fight.
He believes Tank knows Shakur would give him serious problems in the ring. Shakur also pointed out the difference in their mentalities. Tank sees the sport as me or nobody, while Shakur thrives on competition and proving he's the best by facing elite fighters head on.
And, you know, getting to the level that you're at now.
He knew exactly. Deep down inside, he could sit here and say, I'm not this, I'm not a good fighter, I'm not that, but deep down inside, he knows that I'm the truth.
Right.
So with him knowing that, he knows that I'm the biggest threat around where he's at.
Do you see he gets very upset when people ask him about you?
Yeah. I think that's insecurity, though. I think he's insecure.
Because he knows that you give him trouble? Like, what's he insecure about, in your opinion?
With top level guys like him, Cause like I'm kind of different. I look at things like competition, but like his mentality is more so like it's either me or it's nobody. It's not a 1A, 1B, or you don't have nobody equal to you. So I understand his mentality, but I like to prove that I'm the best. So we kind of just move in different ways.
You don't really think he's done after this year, right?
Nah, hell no.
There's no, because that's what he said at the beginning of the year.
Too much money to be made in boxing.
Right. So do you think it happens now? What do you think?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think it'll be your next one?
I think it could be.
Really?
I think it could be.
Gigantic.
It could be. I don't put it past him. Whenever he pick up the phone and say, yo, let's make this fight happen.
What is the step now that you make? Like in terms of trying to get this done?
I think the main step is one of us gotta find a way to reach out and try to get the fight to happen. It can't be no little kid shit. It can't be no back and forth, go back and forth. We gotta be grown men and get the fight done. Like, that's how I feel. I would love to talk to him and have a real conversation and make this fight happen. But you know, some guys be kind of egotistic, so I don't know where his ego is at.
When's the last time you spoke to him privately?
I mean, bro, just like he crazy. Like he'll DM me some crazy shit and then
like what?
I don't even want to say it.
Like smack talk.
Yeah, he talk crazy. Me and him got like DMs of just going back and forth all the time. Yeah.
Recently?
He believes that Tank fully understands Shakur would pose serious problems for him inside the ring, and Shakur also highlighted the clear difference in their mentalities, explaining that Tank approaches the sport with a me or nobody mindset, focused on dominance, whereas Shakur thrives on competition, seeking to prove he is the best by confronting elite fighters head-on and testing his skills against the toughest opponents available.
He won the junior worlds. You know, when you go overseas and you fight, I'm like, he just won the junior worlds for real? I'm like, okay, so he should be nice. So long story short, he get there. I see him, right? So, you know, he light-skinned, you know, curly hair. I'm like, this dude you been talking about? This the dude y'all talking about? Like, I'm like, man, ain't no way he good. I'm about to beat him up, right? Long story short, you know, like, he signed up with us, days go by, we training with him, everything cool for real. He cool for real. Like, ain't nothing personal, you know? I'm just talking trash, like at 14, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking trash. Boom, sparring day come. I'm confident. I'm knowing I'm about to go in here and beat him up, right? Man, I get in the ring, man. Why I cannot?
Keyshawn Davis also emphasized that the sparring session with Shakur Stevenson was never personal and was in no way intended to show disrespect toward anyone. It was purely a part of routine training and preparation to sharpen skills. Davis often speaks about his long-standing friendship with Shakur as something far deeper than just two fighters competing in the same sport, noting that they first crossed paths as amateur boxers, training and sparring together in gyms when they were young, and over the years they built a strong bond rooted in shared experiences and mutual respect. Their connection extends well beyond the ring, with Keyshawn explaining that they grew up watching each other develop, push through challenges, and even support one another during tough personal moments, with Shakur offering guidance and encouragement during difficult times earlier in his life.
Easy, yeah. Easy, man. Easy. Always easy, man. You already know. Always easy, man. This supposed to be a sprint. Let's go. This ain't no sprint. No, it's a job. Let's go. We ready. That boy in shape.
My watching put in some real pain. Not no fake pain. Real pain.
Tell them nigga hurry up and start. What's Keyshawn right there? They got to get up here. Real small, gang. Skate. Wait, you see this shit? This shit don't stop, bro. The lad took it out the pit, did it? Right or wrong?
Stevenson has been training with extraordinary intensity as he prepares for his highly anticipated showdown with Teofimo Lopez, dedicating every day in camp to pushing himself both physically and mentally, refining his skills, adjusting to the added weight, and perfecting his movement, timing, and strategy to counter Lopez's power and relentless aggression. He has been sparring with elite-level partners, even collaborating with stars like Terrence Crawford to closely simulate the challenges he will face, while also incorporating targeted strength work to generate greater power in his punches, demonstrating a level of commitment and focus that reflects a true champion determined to rise and conquer what could be the biggest test of his entire career.
Not to really foresay as well as it is, but my faith, I think my belief in knowing that something greater than all of us creates me to do more, to really send out a better message out there. I've had some hiccups, can't lie on that. I've done some wrongful things I thought was right, at the time, but none of it is, and I've learned from it. I'm 28 now, and I think that's what motivates me, is how can I inspire others? Well, you can't do it with hate, you got to do it with love.
Yeah, inspire people in and out of the ring. And talking of being in the ring,
yes.
Shakur Stevenson, obviously
sure.
You guys are both in Las Vegas. I'm hearing that you did link up today. A face-off happened between the two of you?
Yeah, face-off happened, things of that nature, just to create the things that are in motion already. So we're really adamant about fighting each other next, and I can't wait for us to really lace it up. And I see him across the ring, and really when that bell rings, lights out for him.
What's it like seeing him now kind of face to face? When you look at him, what do you see? Because obviously you're not locked in just yet, and the closer it gets to a fight, obviously things turn a little bit. But when you do look at Shakur, what do you think of him?
I think I don't think too much of it. I think that he believes in himself. That's one thing. But I'm here to destroy his dreams and all that he wants to do and become. You can't take this from me. I worked very hard for it. I've bled for this. And I'm not taking nothing from him, but I just believe that what's gonna happen next is for destiny in the boxing ring to decide.
How close is the fight between the two of you, and when could we kind of expect to see you two face each other?
I'm ready to fight. Honestly, I could fight tomorrow. I've been staying in the gym. I've been really serious about my work ethic, everything. I hear people say this and that, and those are naysayers. I've done very well for myself at just this short period in time.
Teofimo Lopez has become increasingly vocal about protecting the title he worked tirelessly to earn, particularly in the lead-up to his highly anticipated bout with Shakur Stevenson. As the reigning WBO and the Ring Junior welterweight champion, set to defend his belts on January 31st, Lopez has made it abundantly clear that this fight is far more than just another matchup. It's about holding on to everything he has built through years of relentless sacrifice, unwavering dedication, and personal effort. His mindset reflects a deeply personal drive, as the championship symbolizes every grueling training camp, every moment of pain, and every setback he has overcome on his journey to the top. Rather than seeing Stevenson as just another challenger, Lopez views him as a legitimate threat, someone fully capable of dethroning him if he doesn't remain completely focused and committed. This conviction fuels his determination to fight with unmatched intensity and refuse to relinquish his crown, underscoring the immense pride and personal identity he ties to his accomplishments. Lopez's stance highlights not only the fiercely competitive nature of elite boxing, but also the profound personal stakes that come with holding the title of a world champion.
Very talented, skillful, technique fighter.
Yeah.
You know, can't take anything away from it. However, scared to get hit. Scared to get knocked out in front of the world, scared to get touched up in front of the world.
Are you saying that off of the last fight or just
in general?
In general.
In general.
Yeah.
In general. Me and Shakur sparred before. We did 3 rounds, and it was just light work and me trying to figure out his jab. Because he have a good jab? Yeah, he does. But once you pass his jab, it's game.
Yeah.
It's food. It's lunch food. I am the best. I don't see no contract that says Shakur's name on there.
Yeah.
So until then, I'm gonna say and talk my stuff.
Yeah.
And if you want to come that way, then come that way. I mean, you have investors that are with you, and that's great. But they understand that they cannot have you come this way. Because I am.
Teofimo Lopez moves through his pad work with relentless intensity, delivering each strike crisp, deliberate, and packed with both speed and power, all under the watchful eye of legendary trainer Freddie Roach. Lopez remains completely locked in, his focus razor-sharp, his movement precise and intentional, while Roach keeps the tempo demanding, pushing him to maintain perfect precision and discipline with every punch he throws. This session goes far beyond routine training. It's a vivid display of serious preparation, showcasing Teofimo's fierce dedication to sharpening his craft and pushing himself to be fully ready for the enormous challenge that awaits him in the ring. Meanwhile, the sparring incident in which Keyshawn Davis reportedly caught Shakur Stevenson has ignited widespread debate throughout the boxing world, especially as comments from Gervonta Davis and other figures have continued to stir discussion. Fans and pundits are deeply divided over what this moment signifies for Shakur's standing in the sport. Some interpret it as a valuable learning opportunity within training, while others see it as a glaring sign that he must tighten his defense and prove himself against the very best competition in the division. What's your take on all of this? Drop a comment below and let us know exactly where you stand. Do you think Shakur Stevenson is underrated, overrated, or sitting somewhere right in the middle of the debate?